Whoa, welcome to Let's Talk Ball. Should I say welcome back? You know what it is. We talk about balls.
You gotta stop.
I gotta figure out a better intro, bro.
Yes,
I'm gonna work
do.
on it. Next time we come, I'm gonna have written and rehearsed an actual intro. All right.
Just say our name. Just say welcome back to Let's Talk Ball. That's all you gotta say.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Ball.
How y'all doing? We hope y'all having a good day.
That nigga ain't even give me a chance to say nothing.
No, I don't know. Because I already know where the fuck this episode's going. And Harry ain't gonna say shit because he know where the fuck you going with it. Nah, let's get into the shit. How y'all doing, bro?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Harry?
I'm all right. Can't complain, man. It's late at night. It's 8 o'clock. We here.
It is. This
the first nighttime. Nighttime episode.
That's how you know we really doing this podcast. Like
shit may get off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
On Easter weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was Holy Thursday today.
Yeah. Shout out
you
Jesus.
talking about something? Let's talk balls and this Holy Thursday.
You right.
Jesus wept.
You right. Jesus ain't even hoop. You right.
That's what Jesus wept. It's okay.
Hey, you think if Jesus was around now, he'll be able to play basketball?
I'll tell you what. Jesus, I think Jesus being VIP, he wouldn't even talk to y'all niggas.
That is true. Like, why would he waste his time playing basketball? He
facts.
Jesus.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
Yeah.
And then could score however many points he want to. You know what I mean? Nigga already. You think Wilt scored 100, nigga? Just let Jesus come down here and decide to play ball. Niggas.
But all right. So, question. Just to get this out the way early. This popped in my head. But this is a question I think about all the time. You know how they say in the Bible that Jesus will return? If somebody returned, and if he did, let's say he did return, it's actually Jesus. Who the fuck will believe that?
I tell you what, when let's say that right there just turn red, and he do that and that should turn red, that's enough for me. I'm good.
Right. But you know, we live in a time where we know about magicians and sleight of hand and like all this different kind of stuff. I feel like Jesus will have such a hard time proving it, especially if like you see it on a video. Like Jesus is here and like he do some miraculous stuff. You can like, AI, Photoshop. Like I feel like Jesus will have a very hard time like convincing people that he Jesus. He'll have to do the whole thing again with put the lamb blood on the dough.
I'm about to say. And first of all, you got to realize who we talking about. I think. You know he gonna make a grand entrance, brother. You don't think he gonna come out the sky?
I'll tell you what.
He didn't make a grand entrance the first time. He just was a regular dude.
I'll tell you what.
That was in the plan. That was in the plan.
The only way I believe that Jesus wasn't, if that wasn't him, is if he came back and was like, "I'm white." No, you're not.
That's what I was gonna say that too.
I'd be like, "No, you're not." Bro.
Yeah.
You're not like Brad Pitt. No, you're not.
Yeah. Nigga said Brad Pitt, go back where the fuck you came from.
You're not him. You gotta show me something, nigga. No. Now if he came back as a nigga and did that shit, I'm like, yes, that's no brain. I'm good.
Yeah, because Jesus, the locks, hell like sheep's wool. You wouldn't know nothing about that. But like, how hell be.
Nigga, you ain't got no sheep wool.
This boy feel that. That's sheep's wool, nigga. Better act like you know something.
That's called sheep's naps.
Yeah. You can't. The Bible said you cannot run no comb through Jesus' head. You cannot run no comb through this.
You are right.
You better rip my fucking head off.
You can't run no comb through this either.
Also true.
Okay.
You can't, nigga.
Harry, why you keep your beard short? Why you just don't let it go?
Speaking of running combs through shit.
Just let your shit, let your beard go. You keep it about that length.
It don't grow. That's the thing.
You gotta hear Harry
I thought he
brush
was
his
doing
beard.
that. No, that bitch just.
I thought you just keep it that
so
length.
The only thing I do when I go to the barber, he'll line it up. He's not like actually cutting it. He just lines it up. Oh, this is just I be putting all kind of shit in here. Y'all should see me at the house doing up drops and combs and shit, trying to make this bitch grow. It just do what it do. It ain't my fault, nigga. I don't fuck. Goddamn.
My bad. I didn't mean to bring up a hurtful topic. I thought you purposely kept it that way, like for a specific look.
No, fuck no. But when I was in the military, I had a shaving profile, so we couldn't get our shit above a certain height anyway. But now that bitch just said, "All right, nigga, I ain't growing. Fuck it."
Yeah, nigga said I'm still in the military.
No,
but one day, I mean, it ain't stop nothing, whatever. But no, it just doesn't. It does what it does.
I feel that. That's like my homeboy Poodle. Poodle had a full head of hair and shaved it all off for just to try ball out, try a different look out. That nigga had never grew back.
I don't understand.
And he wasn't even going bald. Nigga had a full, like he used to keep his hair like that and wasn't receding or nothing. He just went bald just to do something different. That nigga had never was the same.
I don't understand why men do that. Why, if you can grow hair, what make you think, oh, let me just shave all this and just be a bald head man?
That's what he wanted to do.
Like Terry Crews
and Jadakiss got hair now.
Rick Ross
he got hair now, so he just was bald all that time.
Yes,
just
yes.
For shits and giggles.
Know that?
No,
yeah,
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. But nah, like
I didn't know unless he went to Turkey and I didn't know about it. But
for sure. Nah, when his hair started to grow back, it was receding, but it wasn't before.
Mm-hmm.
He just went bald. He did it for like a couple of weeks or like a month or something. It was fine. Then when it started to grow back, he was receding.
You know who I thought of when we were talking about going to Turkey? My dog Ocean.
Yeah, I knew you were talking about Ocean. Man, shout out Ocean, man.
Shout out Ocean, man.
That nigga went got that surgery, man. That nigga got the Anderson
But
pack.
he owning it, man.
He do own it. He do own it. I can't do it, dude.
Shout out my nigga Anderson Pack. We see you, my nigga. I know you got your shit done too. So
He got his shit done too?
Did he? But you should see Anderson Pack here right now.
You right. I gotta. You gotta.
Go on Anderson Pack page right now.
Yeah, old pictures. Of him.
What he got going on?
That nigga got the transplant done.
I thought he was running around with a ponytail now or something.
No, that shit damn near all that fucking hair on his head. that nigga had hair like Troy a little while ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, when he first came out.
Yeah, no, they got a head full of fucking hair. I know whoever your doctor is, nigga. You and
Shout out to him.
You and Scissor Doctor. Both of y'all do some shit, but I tell you.
But it's been a minute since we recorded our last episode. What y'all been up to, bro? I know, but let the people know what y'all been up to.
Shit, nigga just been on the grind, bro. Nigga just doing shows. I've been preparing for my next show, which is my year anniversary show. We bringing back the original cast, which you see at least like a third of it right here. Preparing for that. Like I just wanted to get a real good push on that. So the whole past 2 weeks, like normally I start pushing like 2-3 weeks out. Because I like have a show, have a week off, and then start pushing. I just had a show, immediately made the flyers for that. I immediately started pushing and promoting. So I really just been trying to do that. I've been having my shows and things, but that's pretty much it.
How y'all feel about doing a podcast for that show?
We should at some point.
Whatever.
Like I'm saying, like that, like do the show and then like, all right, well, like, what y'all think about that?
I'm with it.
I just thought about it just now.
I told you like whenever we decide to really, start doing like the podcast show together, like we could do our sets and then we get on stage together and
like,
just
we already have
shit.
the idea, like, because we all gonna be there for the show anyway. So it's like,
you just need 3 mics. Already got
We got
a bunch of mics.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy actually.
All right, so I want to ask you, Sean, what has been your favorite moment within the year of doing the Sean Show?
My favorite moment. My favorite whenever I got Red Bean the host.
Mm-hmm.
That y'all was at that show? When Red Bean hosted, and I was like, I wanted to work on doing 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just give it to myself. And I ended up doing like 25. That show was fire. Mm-hmm. Like I had a great set. It was hilarious. Some of that shit was riffs, and it became actual material that I kept. Mm-hmm. It was a good fucking time. Red Bean did his thing, and I will say, the first one, ain't nothing like that. But the one with Red Bean really like jump out to me. And I did. My favorite one solo moment. I wouldn't say that a whole show was amazing, but one solo moment I got was when David came, and he sat up there in that room and told that Color Purple joke.
Yes,
and got that fucking laugh. I was dying. Like that was just like,
that's a good joke. That's a good joke of his. I fuck with that.
I ain't think I like that joke, but I didn't think he was gonna tell it. I didn't think he was gonna have it to tell it in front of them.
If there was any place to tell it, it's definitely the Sean
Show
Show.
Told that bitch too. I was dying laughing. Yeah, that was a good moment. I appreciate y'all for being a part of it. Y'all done been performed at that bitch 6 fucking times out the 12 months.
Hell yeah.
At least, yeah.
I'm with it.
But what you been up to though, Harry? Since the last time we recorded the pod?
Nothing, man. Working. Getting to it, getting on stages, man. Doing my thing. We just went to Baton Rouge recently. Mm-hmm. Y'all had Josh in Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna talk about that too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting to it. But went out there to the station. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the station, man. I like Baton Rouge scene out there. Mm-hmm. I like the camaraderie, man. I like the vibe out there in Baton Rouge. Just popping up, doing my thing. We just did Mark's show. What the fuck was last year I booked that? Sports drink things that we all of us did Tricks show.
Yeah,
all of us did Tricks show.
Yo, I'm about to
that
say,
bit was lit.
That bit was lit.
That was a vibe. We did Tricks show that whole week. Everybody went stupid. Everybody had a really good set. Well, all of us had a really good set. Can't speak for everybody. All of us had a really good set. I got to do Don't Tell for the first time.
Yep.
So yeah, man, hopefully we'll see what happens between now and the next one. Man, we're gonna keep going, keep grinding. Like I said, Sean shit coming up. We on that, and we're gonna keep doing things. I'm going to Houston.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Going to
yeah.
Houston.
I got to
I'm
check
going
my
to Houston
email.
twice. I'm
Yeah.
going to Houston twice. I'm going to Houston this weekend, and I'm going to Houston next weekend with these guys.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What you got going on in Houston this weekend?
Coochie.
Coochie for sure. Shout out Coochie.
Shout out. Cool.
Shout out all the women giving up the Coochie.
Shout out vagina.
Hell yeah. Man, which I forgot my buttons. Which one is the applause? This nigga Harry
Not
tripping.
that one.
My
That's
bad.
crazy.
My
Wow.
bad.
Not that one.
I caught a whole straight for
You
no
caught a
reason.
whole
that
straight.
For
Not
no,
that one.
for no
That's-
reason.
That's the wrong button. All right, yeah. Shout out Coochie.
Shout out Coochie.
Shout out Coochie.
Shout out the vagina giver uppers.
Why did Harry like that?
The vagina
The
giver
vagina.
uppers.
Shout out to the vagina giver uppers.
Shout out. Hey, what? Like this? Is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do y'all think? Because I had a chick tell me this. I was talking to this chick, and she was just like,
My favorite
"I
topic.
bet you get a lot of attention from girls being a comedian." And I was like, "Nah, not really." And she was just like, "Oh, I would think that like at shows and like da 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 da, you know." And I get where she coming from. It sound like it makes sense. Like you being a young, attractive comedian, that you would get a lot of play. But have y'all ever really like gotten play from shorties like after shows?
Yes.
I'm about to say.
For real?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Sean. This is what it is. If you actually,
That boy Jimbo.
Never.
you gotta try.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, what you saying?
If you was actually like to go and talk to the women that was at your shows, you would get a lot of play. The thing with me is, I've actually dated a woman or two that was at my show. Like one of my girlfriends down here was a girl that I met at a show that I did at High Ho. Like I went up there, I was killing it. She was laughing way too hard. And turns out she happened to be thick. And I was like, oh shit, let me go say hello.
'Cause it turns out
Yeah.
we're having to have it.
Yeah, right. And so I think like if you was get off to actually go talk to these women, boy, nigga,
Facts.
they would.
I feel like it'd be a lot of couples at shows though.
no, nigga, no.
But we ain't focused on them. We focused on the
nigga,
single.
especially a lot of shows we be at, nigga. Let me tell you something. It'd be a lot of women that would either with their friends or they just single or shit. Even a nigga that they be around, sometimes nigga just a friend. If you a nigga like if you was to walk up, if you go kill and then walk up like, hey, what to do? She like, oh, I'm single. No, I'm single. No, he's
I'm about to say I didn't see.
She's single all
like,
of
I'm
a
single.
sudden.
He just yeah, like she was single as fuck. He be with the dick face, like what the fuck? Yeah, like
I didn't see Harry shoot at a bitch while he on stage. I forgot what it was, but I didn't see him do it a couple of times. He'll say some shit. And he'll say some shit to a woman, and he'll be like, "Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later."
this past Sunday,
that boy really gonna follow up.
No,
you
he
know?
is. He definitely gonna follow up. He is a follow upper.
it has proven successful. A few
Yeah,
times.
I ain't never seen you not miss.
Yeah.
Oh
It-
girl, I brought around. Bald head. I met her. We were doing a
Oh yeah,
skit.
when we was doing the skit.
over real?
Yeah,
Like money because like I'm either working or at shows. Like I'm fucking. So it's like I only got so many times to meet a woman, and 8-9 times I tend to see the at work or at shows.
That boy gonna be the first nigga to meet a bitch while fucking. While fucking another
that's
bitch.
gonna be crazy.
Like, hold up, they're gonna what's your name?
Facts.
Why you playing? I'm actually working on that.
Nigga say you didn't put it on my mind. Fuck.
But I wanted to ask you, we've been on the road a lot, but I felt like this past show that we did, the Baton Rouge show, I feel like it was a cool show, but I feel like everything leading up to the show made the experience a whole lot better, being what we had to deal with the show. How you felt about?
I don't want to disrespect the people or be all on camera, but I will. Something wrong with y'all city, man. Something wrong with y'all city, man. I like, as being from New Orleans, I always hear people say, y'all city got soul. Y'all city got a spirit. And that's when I really realized when I went to BR that New Orleans do have a soul. It do have a spirit. It do have an energy, a vibration, electricity, whatever the fuck you want to call it. BR had none of that. I thought I was in the Truman Show. We legit was joking that this was some kind of large scale prank being pulled on us because the city is so quiet, it's so dull, it's eerie.
We was whispering outside, my nigga.
Bro, we legit whispering to each other because the outside is that quiet. And everybody look like NPCs. They just kind of just like walking, going, do the thing, walk away. It's like nobody even look like, you know how you can look at a person and tell they have some personality to them. They don't have to be talking or doing anything, but you can just look at them and be like, oh, a person. They just kind of, it was scary. Legit. How you felt about it? We're going to get to the show. But
I'm going to tell you, no, fuck, we going to get straight to it. I'm going to tell you, it was quiet as fuck outside, but it was loud as fuck in the bar. Nigga, we performed for 5 people. Shout out to Terrence Delane at No Show Comedy, and shout out to Squeaky Peace. I had fun. I did my time, but it was like, god damn, like I'm really just up here kind of talking to myself, talking to a few people that is listening. But I still had a good time.
Dog. Troy, he's saying Troy. I'm gonna speak for Troy. Troy was fighting for his life.
I was.
He is a consummate professional. He did that. He was up there fighting Harry. Cause like, all right, so boom. So when I get on stage, I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna quiet this down. I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna handle this. Cause it was just like a little,
first.
Yeah, it was like a little bowling team that was doing a lot of talking. I got them. I call them up, call them on stage. We was like, let me see y'all approach. So like they showing me how they bowl. I'm showing them. So
that was
like
the moment
that
of the show for me.
Yeah, that kind of got everybody attention. So now they little group then kind of quieted down, started paying attention. So now the volume is at a good place. I'm like, all right, so I get into my jokes. I'm like, all right, I did my job. Now everybody else can get up here and not have to worry about, fighting through the noise. Bro, I go run to my car to go put all that shit that I had won. Mm-hmm. Man, first of all, shout out Squeaky Pete's. I won all kind of Jazz Fest tickets.
Yeah,
I won 2 T-shirts. I won all kind of shit at Squeaky Pete's. These goofy niggas, we walk in. I'm gonna get back to the story. We walk in. They like, hey, y'all want to spin the wheel? They go to walking off. Like him and Olive, like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, let me spin that bitch. I'm like, shit, I done won all kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was telling Sess about it. He was like, they don't even know how to do a raffle. He was like, you didn't even have to pay to put your name in or nothing.
Exactly. That's why I was like, no.
Yeah, because you would think that you got to like put some money up. No, you just walk in. And, like they gave me a free Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Well, shit, when nobody does, what the fuck? You gonna pay for it.
Right.
But yeah, so getting back to that, I get off stage, bro. I go to the car to go put all that shit in there. I come back in. He on stage. The wedding party that was at the little event space upstairs then came down. They don't give a fuck about no comedy show. It's 40 more people in there now,
yes.
All at the bar. You know that just noise of talking, that background noise where it's just you can't hear what they saying. It's just noise, just people just talking. Noise. And it was loud in there. And they had the mic loud, but it didn't help. It just made it just loud. Sound like yeah,
loud, like just a whole bunch of commotion. Like the mic was so loud, like you could hear it outside.
But they loud and they not paying attention. But he performing for the 8 of us or whatever. It was, and there were like a few people in the back that was with the party who kind of like had stopped and started looking. But for the most part, motherfuckers getting on top of the bar and shit. Like they lit in there. While this man on stage.
I did 25 minutes, brother.
And he only had to do 15. He could have did his 15 and been like, fuck this shit. Like I fulfilled my obligation. What I told you I was gonna do, I'm gonna get out of here. My dude did a whole extra 10 in amongst all that fucking bullshit.
That's what nigga did me up in Hattiesburg with refill shit. I went there refill shit. Mm-hmm. Nigga had me headline that bitch. Them white folk could not give a less of a fuck about nothing I had to say. I'm up there like a few when I had them, but it was so much more noise. Like that's on like the first 3-4 rows, like in the front. But when you towards that back, when I say more of them had walked in and they couldn't give a fuck less. When I did my time, they got the fuck.
I want to ask y'all, what y'all think the problem is with that dude? Because, we do a lot of bar shows and sometimes we perform in front of crowds that don't be giving a fuck about comedy. What can we do to stop doing shows in front of crowds that's not here for comedy?
Stop performing at bars.
I agree.
We don't have as many comedy venues.
We don't.
Like we have bars with stages. It's New Orleans. It's a music city, so bars have stages. And us as comedians, we want to put a comedy show somewhere, so we put it where they got stages at.
Yeah. And nigga gotta understand. We had a conversation all the time. Most places, not every place is comedy friendly, and people be trying to. A lot of comedians, they want to have a show so bad, and they want to have a platform so bad. They'll force shows.
They'll put that bitch anywhere.
Yeah, they'll force shows and venues.
I didn't did it before.
And what I'm saying, like they'll force shows and venues that have no business having comedy in it. And it's like I appreciate what you're doing, but at some point we gotta take a step back and we gotta look at okay, cool, maybe this ain't the best spot for this. Let's go try to find another spot. And like I said, you don't know until you try, right? But when you do it and it goes off, then it's like, okay, cool, I understand why. But again, shout out to those who try. You gotta try. You have to at least attempt. Like you did that show in Cleary Tavern.
Yeah,
that was the most
that was the most chaotic shit.
That was some I was pissed off. And then when you went to the man, I'm gonna speak for you. When he went to the owner and was like, hey yo, would you mind turning TVs off? The man told him, Fuck all that. That wasn't his exact words. But in so many words, he like, fuck, I ain't turning shit off. Then nigga, bitch, fuck you.
Like, what is we doing here?
Right.
Yeah, like if
He reached out to me.
and that's the thing. Like if you're not gonna help me create an environment that's safe for comedy and where I can have comedians come and do their thing, what are we doing? They're not ask you a simple favor, yo, just turn the TVs off. You say, boy, fuck you, I'll burn this bitch down. That's what
You know, it's crazy. I was just talking to another comedian about this last night. Two comedians was having a conversation, and they was like, you know, I've came to the mic. I came to your mic before, but I can't. But it was over when I got there, and it was like, well, yeah, well, we hope you. Well, I forgot how it went, but the conversation was like, yeah, like, you know, if you're gonna be doing the show, at least get them to turn the TVs off. So like, a lot of people don't know when you running shows like that, like you said, create an environment for a comedy show. Make it's all comedy already hard.
Yeah.
Why make it hard on yourself with putting a distraction out there? So a lot of people need to realize that shit.
Nah, that's real as hell. Like I will tell you, like when I do my show, I feel like that room, and I've had comedians come to me and tell me like, if you could just like that side, like when you walk. All right, so they got the area where you walk in at, they got the middle, and then they got that just area over there. Like if that was just like curtained off, like if that just was gone, it'll just be better. It'll feel more intimate. That room, it is a good comedy room, got the little section.
It's a good comedy room.
But it just feels so open.
It do.
It don't feel as like cozy. At Deuces.
Talking about, you know, where they got the pool table and all that shit.
Like that whole area. Because Marcus said that. Marcus was like, if you could just put a fucking curtain around this shit.
Facts.
Like this bitch
split it up. Yeah. That. Like how Highland Wolf do with the, you know, they got the big room. They got it curtained off. And then they got the porch where we do comedy gumbo at.
So like I do get that. It's just, even though I feel like it's a decent room to do comedy in, a lot of little shit help. Because like old girl who the bartender, she set all the tables and chairs and shit up before I get there. But every time when I get there, I move it. So I'm like, I pull it a little closer, pull them a little tighter, like I'm always doing. She's like, why you always come fucking with the chairs? Like I put the chairs out for you. And I'm like, it's really like a science to this shit, low key. Like you doing it for me. And the funny thing is, like, she be watching me when I move it. So like every time I have a show, when I get back, she's like put it out there and she did it a little better. Like she is getting better at putting it out. Because last time I had the show, I didn't really move it that much, as I normally do. Like she getting better at setting it up how I like it. But I had to explain to her, like, I don't want you to feel like I don't appreciate what you're doing, because you could really have me come in here and fucking have to set all this shit up
by yourself, right?
But you put it out for me. But I just don't want the front row so far back. Like I just want it a little close to the stage.
They gotta be close as possible.
You know, I don't want everything. I don't want everybody so far away from each other. I want them just a little closer to each other. I remember at your show for the Bayou Classic, Joke and Brady was talking to me. I showed him a picture of the venue, and he was like, "Boy, if you could just imagine that middle section, but with no tables, just all chairs. Like how many people you think that would be?" And he was like, "That's what you gotta strive to get to." And I'm like, it don't make no sense for me to take the tables out and just make it all chairs. That bitch gonna look empty. Yeah. Because if I got 20 people in there, it'll look full. But like if it's all chairs, it's not gonna look full no more. Yeah. But like down the road, like shit pop off and it's hella successful, and you could just fill Deuces up with chairs, I could put 150 people in there.
No, I think Deuces is like the one complaint I have about Highland Wolf is that the ceiling's too high. That's the only complaint I have. But that big room where we do comedy gumbo at, if that ceiling was lowered, oh my God.
Yeah.
The same way
I feel that too.
The same way Deuce's ceiling is lower, it's just a matter of like getting get the people in there consistently. Consistently getting the people in Deuce's, a great fucking room.
Well, okay, since we're on the topic, I'm gonna say just 3 because, you know, I don't want us to, you know, spend too much time on it, but what's the 3 best comedy rooms we have currently?
There's not a lot of rooms. There ain't but 3 comedy rooms, basically.
I'm about to say sports drink
for sure.
You could pencil yourself in for a kill in that bitch.
Depends. Well,
I'm about to say weekend.
We saw otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about like, you know, people who really get it. Like, people who really like that. That room, I would say, if I had to rank it, is an easy room.
Because that's if you kill other places. If you kill other places, you could for damn sure
Nigga,
have a great night.
My room is mine's, bitch, and I label that bitch hard. Nigga, that bitch don't be easy, even for me.
Really?
Nah, it be going well, but I be working for that.
Yeah, I would say you do.
Yeah, I be working for that.
Yeah, I think your room is. I think if you're in your room, if you're funny and you know how to, you have to know how to engage a crowd in your room. Like in sports drink, you could just go up there, do your jokes, and have a really good time. In your room, if you got to be a special kind of motherfucker to go in your room and just get your jokes off. Nah, nigga, you need to be engaging.
Yeah, you got
in what you're doing in that room. That's why the shit with your grandfather, it works so much. Like you got to know how to engage. Every time I go on stage in your room, I make sure. Boom, boom, boom.
What's
boom,
the
boom,
first
boom, boom.
thing that come to mind when you think of like, the most fire music video that you ever seen?
First thing popped in my head just now was Chris Brown, Wall to Wall. I do not know why.
That's odd as fuck. In my mind, mine was the motherfucking the Hot Boys #1 stunner. Like that video was cold to me.
The Hot Boys #1 stunner. The Baby used to make good videos.
That's the first person that came to my mind.
The Baby would seem like he put a lot of effort into his videos.
You talk about the coldest I've ever seen. It's definitely a Michael Jackson video.
Definitely,
just because of he made all of his videos very cinematic.
Yes. Since we talking about it, well, since you mentioned Michael Jackson, I would have to see that one that Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson.
That Scream?
Yeah, that was a good music video to me.
Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes. That was a good video.
That one too.
I think Busta Rhymes, but it ain't Busta to me. But especially during like the '90s, early 2000s.
Busta Rhymes was one of them.
Busta was on it with the music videos. Him and Missy Elliott.
I'm about to say any Missy Elliott video.
Yeah.
And
Ludacris.
And Ludacris.
Nigga forgot about it. Boy, come with them big ass arms.
Stand up. Nigga said, move, bitch.
You know who else did good videos? And I don't know if it's a forbidden name now. Diddy made good video when doing Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Mason Autumn was hot.
Mm-hmm.
That boy made some big.
Yeah, that song. That one with him and Mace.
I want.
Yeah, that one. That was a good
boy.
one.
We talk about a good ass. Puff was responsible for some really good videos during that time.
Yeah, he definitely had the money to put into them. I guess a lot of people do. They just don't.
Other
like music videos now. Just be like ice cars and bitches with booties.
Yeah.
Well, because the music was better and the creative was better.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if y'all familiar, but Doja Cat makes some fire music videos too.
I've never.
I'll tell you what.
I've never seen a Doja Cat music video.
Nigga said I'll make a video.
I'll make a video with Doja Cat.
I'm gonna show you some of them bitches, but her music videos, like she really like pushed the concepts like with her music videos.
Yeah, I'll make a video with you.
She did lose her mind. She went Britney Spears on us.
Yeah,
Juicy. That music video was nice. The only thing ruined that Tiger was in it. But
I got some Juicy for
Photoshop that boy out. That music video.
I don't know why when you mentioned Doja Cat, the first video I thought of was that dumbass cow.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Yeah,
bitch, I'm a cow. Yeah, no.
But you said you had topics that you wanted to.
All right, let's get in the first one.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait, before you go. What the fuck did you smoke? Why you was looking at the mic like that? Bitch, John was like that.
I was examining the fuck out this bitch. I smoked some weed.
that nigga checking the mic for STDs.
Good ass weed.
You were looking at that bitch so hard.
That nigga took the mic for bumps.
Nigga said sound really. You could really put sound into this bitch.
So where's my voice going?
I can tell this story right quick about why I'm so high.
Take your time.
Go ahead.
We got an hour.
So the person that I purchased my stuff
narcotics.
from, my narcotics from.
I got you.
He sends a list, and I've been smoking for some years.
You old?
So it's a lot of strands that I done came across and partook in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a word, right? Partook.
It is not.
That's a word.
It is not.
Partook in.
I wish we have an editor, but he only, not to say he only do so much, but I don't want him doing the most. But I would love if you would have put partook right there.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, brother.
We would appreciate that. You don't have to, but that shit would be funny.
Bitch, partook better be right below my finger right now. Bitch, better be partook right here.
Fuck that, nigga. Nigga, we pay you. It ain't free. We pay you.
Nah, that nigga might go up. But like, hey, brother, listen.
Yeah, for real. That boy gonna put fuck y'all.
Do what's in your heart, brother.
Nigga
Do what's in your heart.
Eat a dick.
That bitch gonna cut to him. Cut the video of him saying, "I don't know why the fuck these niggas playing with me like that."
Nigga said,
Look, do what you gotta do, brother. Appreciate your editor, man. We sorry.
Thanks. Shout out to my dog T Visuals, man.
Shout out Tay for you follow me on Instagram. Shout out Tay, my man. Shout out my nigga Tay, man.
Shout out Tay.
Partook, yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I've been smoking for some years. There's a lot of strands I done came across. So he sent me the list or whatever. And when I look at the list, it was about 7 strands. 6 of them I was familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
There was this one in particular that really caught my attention.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what it was called?
I do remember what it was called. As high as I am right now and the way I feel, I never forget.
What's the name of it, brother?
Animal face. I kid you not. I'll show you right now.
I was not
I ain't gonna lie. I
expecting
won't
that
say
shit,
it.
bro.
You do look a little Lion King-ish right now.
I'm telling you.
That nigga Jonathan said animal face. Like, who naming weed, bro? What's your
I had
favorite
no
weed
idea.
name? While Jonathan look at this, what's your favorite weed name?
I don't.
Trainwreck.
I don't.
I like Trainwreck.
Okay, now, Harry, let's go through this with me.
We
got
talking about. Hold up. We talking about
Cartel
who naming
OG.
the weed.
Hold on, my
piss.
nigga. This shit called Cheetah Piss, nigga. What the
Cheetah
fuck?
piss. I smoked that in Colorado. It's actually pretty damn good.
We talking about who named the weed. Who be naming the mushrooms? Nigga eating penis envy.
Yeah, that's a real
What is called?
Grandpa cookies, nigga.
something along the lines of that.
it's
But
on-
I've
it's on-
heard
I've heard of
something
that.
about
Listen, when I order
they
mushrooms,
get you.
I just ask for mushrooms. I don't ask for nothing
You didn't even know you
specific.
was eating
Nigga
penis
said,
envy.
that nigga said, I want 87. I want regular.
that. Boy getting them
unleaded.
Give me that unleaded.
or them Reese's. You hear me? We got animal
Green
face,
Goblin.
green
I would have
Goblin.
ordered Italian ice. I love Italian
I had
ice.
Italian ice in LA, cranberry ice and grandpa cookies. So the grandpa cookies is actually probably one of the worst of all of them. to me.
Nigga smoking.
Cartel
Nigga
OG.
smoking famous
That
Amos.
shit sound dangerous.
Nigga smoking
that
chips so
down.
hard.
That boy got Cartel OG on his dick.
down here.
That nigga smoking Oreos.
Nigga smoking chips are high. Stupid.
Oh, you just named the strain.
I did. You
That's-
did.
That's how you name it.
Nigga
Oh
smoking
Shout
no,
out
Great
to
American
Troy.
Cookie.
headband. I remember that
oh,
headband
hey.
from back in the day.
Listen,
That before y'all time.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know about headband.
All right, goddamn.
That's when I was in high school.
headband
19.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 19. I won't hit this. Nigga, y'all is funny. Any chance I
That
get
shit
to
really
listen-
used to make you feel like you got a headband on. That back when I used to smoke a little bit.
I used to smoke a little bit.
You saw that boy headband?
Boy, your head back right here.
That nigga had that Vince
I
car.
keep my shit low.
That nigga had a blindfold on.
Why nigga want my headband back here? Bitch, it's not no hat, no
I thought
hat.
it's supposed to be where you're lining at.
Nah, my line is fresh. I want niggas to
That's
see
why,
that.
that's why LeBron
Okay.
shit kept moving backwards. That's all. LeBron don't even wear headband no more.
So you had what the name of it was?
Animal face.
Animal face.
Animal face.
And how it got you feeling?
like an animal in the face.
Loaded.
Loaded.
I'm about
What
to
you
roll
know
up
what kind of weed it was? What kind of strain?
Can I smoke it with you?
It's a sativa.
Facts. Nigga said you got
Is it
moved.
sativa?
Yeah.
For us non-smokers, that's the up one or the down one?
It's all right.
You
Well,
was
weed
not
get you high and it just makes you feel mellow, anyways. But the sativa don't bring on the tiredness.
I got you.
I'm about to
Right.
say, I ain't gonna lie. I be hearing people talk about the indica and sativa. It make It make me feel the same.
It's gonna mellow
Yeah,
you
it's
out.
gonna make, it
It's
mellow
gonna
me
mellow
out.
you out. It's
Whichever
gonna-
one I
the
smoke.
THC.
Yeah, when it comes to
But-
drugs, I don't do no downers. I don't want to be mellow. I want to be turned.
I ain't never smoked no weed and
Cocaine.
built a computer, bitch. I ain't never felt.
His thoughts and views do not reflect
Yeah,
those
yeah.
of us at Let's Talk Ball.
Yeah.
I, Harry Ledger, and Troy Duchesne.
Yeah.
Them niggas gonna go get a lawyer for the
Yeah.
podcast. They can say, "Look, Sean gonna be a problem. We need a lawyer."
We gonna put a disclaimer in this shit. Yeah.
And I used to want our disclaimer to be we said what we said, but no, that nigga said what
No,
he
he
said.
said what he said.
He said what he said.
I didn't say nothing about cocaine. I just said the word cocaine.
Don't say the
Don't
word.
say it. Don't say it
what
one
the
more
fuck.
time. You already said it twice. If
Y'all
you,
let him tell his weed story. I can't tell my cocaine
that
stories.
nigga about to smoke something called booger sugar.
Man, fuck that. I'm about to
Go
tell
from
y'all
there. It's
about the
natural.
first time I did cocaine.
all right, tell us.
I'm
Sean.
listening to this.
That's how we get. So listen, I never smoked. I was always a drinker. I was not no drug person like at all.
You sure sniffed? I'm gonna go ahead.
We ain't not yet. We ain't get there yet. So the fall of man tends to happen in the same way when you hear stories. Bitches. All right, so
Right.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna say who, but bitch, you know who you are. I'm gonna tell you who it was after.
I think I got an idea.
But
the
she
Patreon.
she wanted me to come. She wanted me to come pick up and bring her and her homegirl to City Park because they just wanted to chill. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna come pick y'all up. I bring them to City Park. They just like frolicking and shit. I'm like, oh, they look like they're having a good time. You know, she pretty, homegirl pretty. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So they was like, all right, we doing some coke. You want some coke? I'm like, no. I don't do no shit like that. I don't da 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 da. And I'm like, plus I'm driving. I don't want to be like under the influence of no new drugs and shit while I'm driving. She's like, actually, this shit probably make you drive better.
Oh, talk about peer pressure.
She's like, this shit gonna have you locked in. I will say, she wasn't lying about that part. But so I'm like, nah, I'm good. So they finished frolicking and they having them a good time. And then they started kissing. And like they was like giving each other bumps. And they was like kissing after. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it was like, you sure you don't want? So like they all in each other's shit. And then they give each other a bump. And then they all in each other kissing and shit. And then they look back at me. Cause I just kind of sitting, just kind of like, it's
enjoying the show.
1, 2 in the morning. It's late. So I'm kind of like just watching them, like make sure, they two light-skinned pretty bitches frolicking in City Park at 1 in the morning. I'm the dude. I'm just making sure y'all safe. So I'm kind of just sitting away, letting them do their thing. But they're like, you sure you don't want to come and get some? A man only so strong, Troy. No. I said, all right, cool. Give me some.
Nah, you ain't that strong. You're not as strong as I thought you were.
I'm trying to tell you. Next thing I know, Johnny, we is frolicking together.
Oh, yeah.
All three of us gonna get kidnapped now. Bro, we was doing up some frolicking. I felt so fucking good. I think that's why drug dealers say the first one free. Because as much as you do that shit, like before you cut that, like you cut that phase of your life off, I don't want to do that no more. Wasn't nothing like that first one. Nigga, we had so much fun that night. Like it wasn't no bad come down. Nigga didn't stay up 24. Like all this bad shit that happened when you.
They say you got the shit
when you do coke. Yeah, I didn't have the shit. I didn't have no rough come down. I didn't have, I wasn't up hella long. I didn't lose my appetite. I didn't like none of the bad shit happened that first time. Yeah. It was just all the good shit. And then like we had us a good night, and then we went where we went and did what we did at the end of that night. But it was a good night. But yeah, some females offered it to me for the first time, and I told them no at least a good 10 times.
You two light skinned bitches better stay away from my friend.
That's why
you ain't gotta stay away from me.
I don't like light skinned hoes. That's the same reason. A light skinned
single.
bitch can't do nothing for me.
And I never did coke.
Nah, we smoking animal face.
I like
you hang with.
But I thought you took
so
it
you
out
rather
hard,
have
this
some
nigga.
animal face?
Yes.
Well, I would say we should
Oh
go
my
smoke some
god,
animal.
this nigga want some shit called animal face.
Yes.
I'm going to get some more of that.
But nah, that shit. Now listen, I will tell you, like on some real shit on the pod, we gonna keep it real because we joke a lot. I tell everybody, do not fuck with that shit because it's like the biggest okie doke that you can get. Because like I said, that first time, you're going to have an amazing time. Whatever it is you're doing or whatever the case is going on, you're going to have a blast.
You could play the boo sound I was going to say when you say okie doke. Cokey doke.
All right.
I'll tell you what, Sean. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. If you gotta tell somebody to not do coke and that's a deciding factor, I think they're too far gone.
No, they're not too far gone. You're not too far gone. Listen.
Ain't no nigga gotta tell me to not do coke.
Look at me. Don't do it. Don't listen to her. You're not too far gone.
If you listening to this nigga about coke,
I know it's hard.
Go ahead, try it. Let me know.
I know times is rough because the one thing that y'all don't understand about like doing drugs like that is you're going to be the happiest you've ever been immediately. You can call on it. So like when people are depressed or people going through shit, like for $100 you can go get you a little bag of happiness. Like just imagine being
the first time, dude, because I've heard cocaine also will make you depressed too.
For real? That's some bad shit.
Or maybe I'm tripping, or maybe I'm just confusing the drugs.
Nigga was smoking baby powder.
Yeah, nigga gave them some bad shit. But
so
like
it
just
is like
the amount
you
of
sniff it and you be high.
Yeah, like immediately. Like there's no like downtime. It's like high. But it's like you get like it releases so much endorphins that you get so happy so fast. So like for people who can't pull themselves out of depression or they going through a rough breakup or fucking mom and dad died in a head-on-head collision with each other and like you can't like get over that shit, you can go. My bad. I don't know why that's what I did.
You took that bit way.
Yeah, what the fuck? You didn't say going through a divorce. Nigga say a head-to-head collision.
That's that shit nigga told Joel on Instagram. Nigga, I'll take you to the doctor. I'll take you fishing. That nigga said, I'll take you fishing and shoot you in the back of the What? Why you thought it also?
Bro, I'm telling y'all, and you'll be happy. Like just imagine being in the dumps, like the saddest you ever been, and however long that is, later you as happy as can be.
And I was talking about
That's why people get hooked on that shit.
And I was talking about I've heard that cocaine can make you depressed, like when you coming down.
Oh, fucking right.
That's what I was saying.
But like I said, that first time,
yeah.
that's how it get you. You don't experience none of that. It's like, you know how like when you smoke or like you smoke and you get high and you just come down and then you're not high no more. And it wasn't like a whole big fuss about it. When you go to doing that shit and you just like smoke again or whatever.
Right.
But like when you going through that shit or like you get into that and you really doing it like regularly, when you come down, it's really like a train wreck. It's like you have a headache, you be tweaking, you want some more, but you're so fucked up and you've been up so long that you really shouldn't have anymore, but you want some more just to kind of balance you out. Because what happens is that shit send your endorphins so high, it fuck up your baseline.
Yeah,
It's like
I ain't
all of
fucking
us,
with that.
we have a certain baseline of endorphins that make us feel regular. So when your endorphins go so high, you get so much happy chemical being released in your brain. Now your baseline of what is normal is higher than it should be. So when you come back down to normal, you feel awful.
All you sad
That's
motherfuckers,
basically the science behind it.
don't take
You
this
fuck up your
as a,
baseline.
I'm about to go sniff coke because Sean just told me
I'm telling them why they shouldn't. Like I am not
Don't.
a fucking. I never offer nobody that shit.
I like how this turned into a Dare commercial.
Like do not
do not do that shit.
fuck with it
Nigga turned
because
Nancy
I'm.
Reagan.
But I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest. That first time, you ain't gonna experience none of that bullshit. You're not gonna experience none of that. You just gonna have a great time.
That's how they get you.
That's how I get you. That's why the dealers say, first one on me. Yeah, you take this one. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I had to leave the game alone with fucking around with that shit anyway. My fucking coke dealer, she got shot and burnt alive in a car.
Oh my god. Listen, at least your first coke experience was memorable.
I'm gonna stick to weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to weed.
Yeah, she got killed. Shout out her. She was a sweet old lady. Like I used to go over there, and she is older black lady. Y'all ain't know what I'm talking about. But like I would go over there and she would just like be cooking and shit, and she'd give you like a plate of food and shit. Like she would make sure you eat before you go to doing your thing, because you know you ain't gonna be hungry, and they give you neck bones, plate of red beans and rice and like turkey necks and shit. And she really like, you know, take care of nigga. But she ended up passing away. And then I was like trying to buy drugs from street niggas, and that shit's so sketchy. I didn't like that at all. So I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Nigga, cocaine sketchy in itself.
Nah, but I was buying it in a home-friendly environment. I go in that bitch to get my issue. She baking cookies and shit. Like, that shit make you feel comfortable,
Well,
you
used
know?
to buy that shit from her?
Yeah.
Somebody ain't tea up in there.
The older lady that was cooking you?
Like the old black lady, yeah. She used to like, sell drugs.
Imagine if you went to go buy weed and niggas in that bitch cooking. Boy, what? Woohoo!
And then she would ask shit, but like somebody in the coach, like, you rolling with somebody? I'm like, yeah. And then she'll make another plate. Like, get them a plate. Like she got killed though.
That's crazy.
And I tried to go buy drugs from street niggas, and I was sitting outside a trap house one night waiting on a nigga to come from behind the fence to give me my issue. And I was like, yep.
Never doing this again. Never doing it.
I'm like, they about to kill me. I'm about to die.
Let me tell you something. Weed, it don't be that bad about weed.
Now
unless
you just
dealing
pull up
with
on your
some
weed,
bad
man, and
people.
he give you some weed or whatever the fuck.
And
But
he
like,
cool.
When you need a gun to buy drugs, at that point
It's time to stop
he
doing drugs.
came and gave me the shit, and it was fine or whatever. But just sitting outside, this like it looked like a bando. This is we in the 9. This is way before I was like familiar with that side of the river like that. I'm sitting outside in front of this, like, bro, it's like on the way to where you and like Sierra stay at. Like I gotta bring you there. Like it's towards the corner. Got a field on the side.
Don't bring me there.
And these niggas going in and out the side gate. They not even going through the front door. They just keep going in and out the side. And it's just like I see the dude who keep coming out the side. Every time he come out, he like. And that got me in the car like, bitch, do I need to be fucking looking too? But I'm just waiting on the first dude I talked to come back. I'm like, nah. Like I told you, I'm used to going pull up, give me a plate.
Get you a plate. Nigga be full as fuck before you do that shit.
What?
But yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs except
Yeah,
for weed.
She ended up passing away, but yeah. And mushrooms, do mushrooms.
She ain't passed away. A nigga got out of there.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
I
Passed
felt
away. It's like a heart attack.
Yeah, natural cause.
No, nigga, she was killed.
like her prices was too good. I felt like street niggas couldn't compete with her prices, because apparently word on the street was she had a member of her family who was big in the game, and she could get like these large quantities. So coke is like $100 a gram. she was selling it for $50 a gram.
Oh yeah.
Damn, she was cutting them up.
Nigga
Yeah.
said,
And her coke was better. Like you would go in the house, like she
was
would fix your
drinking that
plate,
Blue Magic.
and she would break your gram off the brick. Like it ain't cut, it ain't stepped on, it ain't played with. She got a brick in there, and she will break it off into the bag. You go and break the rock up yourself later, so you know that powder ain't got nothing extra in it. I turned it into powder. It was a rock when I got it. She broke it off the brick for $50, and you niggas selling stepped on shit for $100.
all I got from this was, nigga, that food probably wasn't that good.
That
Nigga
food
said-
was pressure, nigga.
Nigga
Fuck
said-
with
Cause why she wasn't selling plates? Why the
Nigga
fuck was she
said-
selling cocaine?
you can't sell $100 plates.
You
You can
can't.
sell $115 plates, dude.
Nigga said Sean was an episode of Snowfall. Nigga said the price of the brick went up.
He said these niggas out just squabbling.
Nigga said, you wanna be another nigga talk?
Bro,
I built this shit brick by brick, and you gonna tell me you don't like another nigga?
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Niggas be wondering why, like, I be happy all the time, or like why I'm enjoying life, why I want, I'm having fun with y'all, I'm doing my thing. Cause nigga was down bad at one point. Nigga made it out of that shit.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like I'm happy. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be like, yeah, shit gonna happen, life gonna happen. I'm like, man, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because like that shit is crazy. And I want to see, the funny thing is, the first time I went by that lady house, it was you remember the crazy ass birthday party, the house party, my first birthday party,
Yes.
the house party.
Yes.
That morning was the first time I met that lady.
You serious? After the party?
No, before.
Oh, before.
Because I brought that to the
That
party.
morning.
Yeah, because I brought a bunch of
Yeah,
drugs to the
yeah,
party. I
yeah,
like
yeah.
ecstasy and gave it to all the girls and stuff. That's why that party was so wild. I gave all the girls ecstasy.
I remember a girl was doing some
I
stuff
like-
in the pool. She was
No, not the pool party. It was that same year though. The house party in the back of Woodmill.
that I came to. We was on the port. Wesley. I remember
That one.
Yeah.
The girls had
Boy, you
asked.
gave them girls X.
Yeah, that's why that party was so wild. They asked for it. I didn't like drug them. They asked for it. I went and brought a whole bunch of ecstasy.
Yeah.
And like I gave everybody ecstasy. And then we had the liquid marijuana drink.
Yeah.
And I had put weed
I kept
all in
drinking
the
them.
fucking liquid
Yeah.
marijuana, so it actually was marijuana.
Yeah.
It was like an edible.
I was drinking the fuck out of that.
Yeah. And it was a whole bunch of ecstasy too.
Jefferson Parish PD. Again, his views and opinion and thoughts are not expressed.
This dude.
The thoughts of Let's Talk Ball.
I'm going to jail.
He done
I
drugged the
told y'all
women.
don't do the podcast at night,
this
man.
nigga done
Fucking
committed.
drug.
This nigga done out here. And
We done
This the last time we shooting the podcast.
we done 5 episodes. I ain't tell none of these stories.
this nigga done admitted to 18 crimes in an hour. What the fuck, nigga? No, my
It's
nigga,
been
no.
53 minutes.
Boy, yeah.
This nigga done told himself 10 times. No, yeah, you going to jail on
But
your
like,
own, my
I went
nigga.
by
Nigga
her
said
house.
he going to jail, but we going viral. Fuck it.
Hey, look, y'all
Nigga,
trying to blow or
what?
what? I
Nigga,
got
you was
stories.
going. Nigga, you was going. Nigga said, blow for real.
Nigga was blowing their nose. So I went by her that morning. So I was
Slash
gonna go get me, because my thing is I had spent a lot of money on that party and I didn't want to get too drunk to like, enjoy it. So like I say, the story with the shorties getting me to try to coke for the first time was months ago. I did that shit with them and never did it again. It wasn't like an issue. But I was like, oh, I had a good time off the coke. I was able to feel fun, but not like, ugh. So I was like, oh, maybe I should get some coke for the party for myself. So I'm like, all right, cool. So somebody told me about, and it's funny, the chick who told me about that lady, she be at comedy shows. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
All right.
But
We'll talk about after that.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
she pointed me in that direction. So I go by the lady house. I was working at racetrack at the time. I get off 6 in the morning. The lady was like, just come when you get off. So that shit got me kind of, I'm going to buy this. Like I did it before, but I never brought it before. Right. And I'm just like, I'm going at 6 in the morning to some lady's house I never met. And she's just like super chill about me coming. So I get there. She opened the door, nigga, Christmas tree set up, grandkids, Christmas presents underneath. She walked me in the room. Never seen me before a day in her life. Gave me my issue, sent me on the way. And I used to always wonder, like, damn, like she that comfortable to let a strange dude that she never met just come in her. She's an old black lady. Come in her house. I found out later on, her room was here. If you go into the next room, nigga, her sons was in there. You would think it's fucking Call of Duty in real life. Like right behind that next door, like she had me come in her room, but they had a door leading to the next room. That when I started getting cool enough for her to walk through the whole house and like go to the kitchen to get the plates and shit, like she used to give a nigga food, I used to walk through their room. Nigga.
Yeah, them sticks.
Yeah, everything in there. It probably AK or Draco. a Tommy gun.
So I was like, I see why she didn't have no problem like letting this strange dude she didn't know come in and like, you know.
Nigga said you wouldn't have left.
Hit you with a fire
Boy,
code.
if I would have played with that lady, boy, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I found out.
Say this food nasty if you want.
It's the best red beans ever.
And bro, I'm talking about they used to just be in that bitch on the game, just fucking sticks and drums and fucking everything you could think of just laying around. They just fucking playing 2K or some shit in that bitch. Damn. And I was like, damn, that's why you be so chill with just me coming in here any time of night to like deal with you.
Cause them niggas back.
Fuck around one time.
Fuck around one time.
Be your last time.
And find out, yeah.
Hey, we supposed to be talking about. I'm sorry. We supposed to be talking about. We in this bitch talking 8 balls. I'm sorry. I had my little.
Nigga said ball's a ball.
Yeah.
Nigga said ball's a ball. 8 ball, basketball, whatever ball you want.
I'm sorry to the editor. Editor, I know you're gonna have to watch this and listen to this. I apologize. Don't do coke, editor.
This shit would have so many bleeps in it. Nigga. This would be we gonna call it the bleep episode.
Hey, you know how it be when like the
Nigga
fucking
said, let's talk 8 balls.
it discontinue and it'd be like this program will recontinue and it'd be like the
Facts,
dum 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 music.
Facts.
Nigga said, and we're back. Nigga said. All right, last question I want to ask before we get out of here. What's the nicest thing a girl ever got you or did for you? Take your time. And Jonathan, you can also put in as well. Hopefully, we ain't talking about 8 balls no more, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm
You
sorry
said
about
the
that.
nicest thing a girl ever did.
Yeah, it did
for
for
you,
you,
like-
I got you. Yeah.
Did for me, I got me.
Either
All
or
right,
both. Yeah.
let me think.
Take your time.
I feel like I got a top 3.
You got 3?
Top 3.
You wanna go first?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, go
So
ahead.
one, I will say, I just want shout out C Money, shout out Sierra. Them fucking headphones. The ones.
Shout out white girl. I fuck with you.
Shout out Hispanics everywhere. Them headphones right there that I had on when you came. I asked for a pair of headphones for Christmas. And I sent it was like I don't like asking women for expensive stuff.
Yeah.
But the headphones that I sent her was $150, which already had me kind of like, ugh. I could kind of just buy that for myself. I don't want to ask for something that expensive. She's like, no, I'm gonna get it. So she give me some headphones, and when she give them to me, it wasn't what I asked for.
She got the 350, not the Yeezys. What about you, John?
I probably had to say when I had my gym, I needed like decals, a decals, or whatever you want to call it. Tomato, potato, motherfucker. I needed some decals, decals, or whatever.
What that is?
I ain't Mario.
Like stuff you put on your doors and
Okay.
your windows.
Okay, got you.
She bought this cricket thingy or whatever it's called, and like made them bitches.
Handmade?
Like made them bitches, and then went and put it on my windows and my doors of my gym. Rest in peace to my gym. I don't have that bitch no more, but
What happened to her?
I don't have her no more neither. We broke up.
Man,
I'm talking about she the biggest ex in my life right now, boy. I'm
Yeah.
talking about my ex-girlfriend and the ex out of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
You want to go back home?
that shit was that shit was cool as a motherfucker though, because that's a big part of like marketing and promoting your business is people being able
I
to
miss
see
your
it.
gym.
I miss my gym
miss
too.
your gym.
But yeah, that shit was cool as fuck. It wasn't expensive. It was just like the thought and the gesture that really touched home for me, because fitness is like a large part of my life.
Yeah,
my
that's
lifestyle.
your life,
So
Yeah.
shout out to my ex for that good gesture, but you're still a bad person. So
Oh, damn. I'm not using that.
And if we see you, we jump you. I'm just
I mean, they have people like that.
if we see you, we jump.
Man.
I mean, my partner knew somebody that was dealing coke, giving you food. I mean, fuck, that's
Niggas know people.
some good bad shit.
You going next? I'll
You
go.
go ahead. I'm gonna finish up.
All right, so like we were just talking about it earlier, like the
Cricket?
sweetest thing, you know,
Oh,
somebody's
women
never
never
did
did
for me.
for you,
It's,
yeah.
yeah, it's my current girlfriend. She the buying the Mary J. Blige tickets was sweet to me, because like that's something that was for Valentine's Day, and that was something, you know, she wanted to do. And y'all, if y'all haven't learned by now, I'm the broke friend of the group. I'm the broke friend of the group. So you
We
know,
still love you.
yeah, I know. I love y'all too. But you know, I'm the broke friend of the group. So it's like sometimes she be wanting to do shit, and or depending on how my pocket's looking at the time, it's no, you know.
Nigga said not I'll see.
That no was rough.
Rough as a
Yeah, it's
motherfucker,
no.
boy. Shout out to
No,
Troy
dude.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
'Cause
shout
he
out to
was
my
a real one.
yeah,
This
shout-
nigga
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I swear to God, boy, if I was a girl
Yeah.
and my boyfriend,
Nigga said, if I was a girl, you ain't getting no pussy. Nigga.
That nigga John said could never.
never, boy,
Nigga said could never.
Nigga said, and won't.
Nigga said, it's the audacity
John
for me.
said who?
Nigga said, brokey.
I wish a nigga would.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like real shit though. Like it, like you know, nigga be saying, you know, depending on how my pocket's looking, but it really be no for the most part. But of course, you know, when I have it like that, it's never gonna be no. But that was something that she wanted to do, and you know, like we was talking about prices, and she was telling me that was out of my pockets. But you know, she asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, yeah, and she ended up getting them bitches, and I had a great time at the Mary J. Blige concert.
Great fucking memorable time, huh?
Nigga, what? We was listening to Mary J. Blige on the way here. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have recorded some of her set, because I was like, damn, that was a fire concert, bro. Hint, hint. I hope you do that for Chris Brown, B.
I will say,
Reasonable.
Mary
That
J.
nigga giving high ideas.
Yeah.
Take him on a date. What the fuck, John? That's why they call her sassy now. That's why they call her sassy.
Nigga said, and is, hint, hint.
Nigga say, ooh, be I like this.
Mary J.
Nigga say, you know Chris Brown gonna be in New Orleans, huh, B?
He coming soon.
That's October, huh? When it is?
It's soon.
October?
One of the girls I'm talking to right now talking about how fine and crazy. I'm like, this nigga don't even do nothing for you. He don't pay none of your bills. He ain't even looking at you, and you're going crazy. That's how delusional your females be. But anyways,
No.
that would be cool. That's another story. That would be cool.
They
Joe.
about to start a whole nother
We're
podcast.
gonna bring you on for that one, because we can run it for hours. We could go, but these
Wait
hoes.
till the next episode.
But yeah, so I'm gonna get mine off. All right, the nice thing, so I'm gonna do two things, right? So I had three. I'm gonna have to do my little two. A chick gave me, the current chick I'm talking to, shout out to you. She gave me $40 for a haircut. You ever,
How much your haircut is?
like 30, 25.
So you had $10 after, or like
Nigga had
some
10,
money
like,
after.
he was able to get a plate.
He was able
Something to eat. Yeah, you was able to get a haircut
plate.
and something to eat.
Yeah.
My nigga, she got. I ain't gonna lie. I done had chicks give me $25, $30 for
Just for the haircut. It's just
for
the haircut.
She gave me a 40-piece McNugget.
Yeah, shout out to you. You a real one.
Shout out to
Man,
you.
I
Shout
tell
out to
you
you.
what, she put that 40 in my hand, I almost cried.
Oh, that's what that button do?
Yeah. We
I
got
was
buttons.
wondering what these buttons was for. I like that.
And then this
You
same,
can hit another one. Hit another one just to see how we get down.
You
right
know what?
here.
I'm going to
Just
go
anyone.
for this one.
All right. Of
Sure,
course you would.
that's for old girl
Obvious.
dropping that 40 ball.
Hey, that's how that nigga Harry felt when she handed that boy the 40. That boy
I ain't
went.
gonna lie, my nigga. I felt he felt the animal face. I felt he felt the animal face, nigga. I was like, huh, me?
Bro, I did not know that's what that sound. I did not know that's what the
Yeah,
sound.
that's
what
why
it
we
made.
don't touch the bottom, right? We don't talk about nothing where
No,
we need
that's
to
like-
hear that.
That's how you. That's a good. Yeah, we don't talk about nothing that make
But
that sound.
the
Let me
last
tell you
thing,
something.
the last thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing that more
The,
important to say what you about to say. Go ahead.
last thing is she recently booked us a cruise.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, she a
okay.
real one. Oh, I do have another one.
You about to
Speaking
give
of
her.
that.
You about to give her some ocean view.
Yeah.
I'm about to
dick?
give her some ocean view dick.
That's crazy.
Ocean View Dick.
She about to get ocean view dick.
That's
Come to
crazy.
a show and you can understand that.
Nipsey Hussle got a song called Ocean Views. I think you
It's a
should
great
play
song.
that song before you actually
I'm not
endeavor
gonna
in
do
that
that.
activity.
We're gonna be playing R&B and slow jams.
I said before. That should be during.
No,
but okay,
no,
whatever.
But it gotta get wet before. I'm trimming. I'm a pro. I do this.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
why
this.
you got that trip
I
booked
got
for you.
this. I got
Yeah,
this. I do
yeah,
this.
That's why you got that trip booked
I
for
drop,
you. You
I
good.
drop, I drop off Jacques in the box. I
Nigga said cock in the
drop
box.
off cock in the box.
Cock in the box.
I drop off cock in the box.
But dropping dick off.
Yeah, I'm dropping
Yeah,
off
yeah.
penis.
I'm gonna add one more. This was crazy. It's crazy. One more thing. This was right before
Say it.
my last breakup. So
Nigga said, I promise it was good. Say it.
I had been telling my ex that I wanted to go to LA for a long time.
Same X, different X.
Same ex. I don't have different.
My
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
be
mean
doing
to
that.
offend you, brother. I don't mean to offend you.
it's
I
good.
apologize.
I don't move like that. It's good. It's good.
I don't mean to offend you. My bad.
Fucking I've been telling her I wanted to go to LA for a long time, and she booked a trip for us to go to LA in one of the best hotels known around like the United States. Bitch, we had a suite in the Intercontinental. She booked us 3 days in LA in the Intercontinental, and she paid for all the dinners. I enjoyed the fuck out of that birthday.
Do you remember where the dinner was at?
We went to like hibachi, and we went to like some type of Mediterranean cuisine restaurant. I don't even remember the names of them bitches, but the food was good, the experience was good, and shout out to that. That was yeah.
Man, shout out to that threesome that you gave me, girl. You know what you did. You did your big one on that.
Oh, we could talk about those.
I'm pretty sure you had more than one threesome, nigga. You probably had three
We could
threesomes.
talk about
nigga.
That's why I didn't specify.
You're right.
That
Nigga
that's
said
a
we
word now.
Nigga said you right.
That's a word.
I'm a big
Editor, put that under there.
Drop that shit. You hear me?
Oh, you can't get niggas nothing. Nigga get an editor.
I don't even know if the women that I had a threesome with would even generate seeing this video, but I hope they do. And shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to your threesome.
Yeah,
Let's all talk about our first threesomes.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go first.
You had a threesome before, Harry?
Nah, it's coming though. It's coming.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna go first.
Either
Okay.
if the girl I'm with don't give it to me, it's all right. Somebody gonna give it.
I guess we could talk about it. I could talk about it.
Am
now.
I a bitch for not wanting a threesome?
Yes.
Yes,
Actually.
absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That
Nigga,
just
the more
seemed like
pussy,
too
the
much.
better. You got two pussies at
We
one
got
time.
a
That's
boo
something to
button.
me.
One of these do a boo sound. We're gonna boo you.
gonna
We're
figure
gonna
it
get a boo button.
But that
hey,
sounds
you
like
know-
too much work for me, bro.
You,
I ain't
but
gonna
guess
lie.
what? When you get two pussies at one time, you know what it's like?
What is it like?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He ate.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, Troy.
I don't even want to talk about the shit that I was going to talk about after that.
You better clip that editor. Clip that.
I'm clipping
I ain't gonna lie,
that
that's
for
hard.
sure.
That's hard.
For sure. You know what? I think we're going to end the episode
If
right
we
there.
thought we ain't had no doors for that, but hell yeah, go on, send us on our way, Troy, man. Fuck.
This has been another episode of Let's Talk Ball. I'm Troy Duchesne, along with
Harry Landry, man.
Sean Favorite.
and a special guest for this episode.
Your boy Jonathan, also known as J-Wall.
And this has been an episode of Let's Talk Ball. If you know ball, let's talk ball. We see y'all next time.
Bitch! There you go.